2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Round 2 of the Ace Championship is about to begin. It looks like a great day out there. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak is walking with the feature group. John McCarthy on the course as well. Rich, it's a big day for our featured player. This is their first taste of the PGA Tour. What do they have on their mind as they take this next step?
Probably a lot of nerves going through their entire body. Their mind is racing for sure. It's just soaking it all in, knowing this is the first step, hopefully, for a fantastic career on the PGA Tour. It's exciting. It can be overwhelming at times. But I can promise you this, they're never going to forget this moment for the rest of their days.
John, give us a read on this putt.
It looks like this one's moving to the left, I would say.
Well, now still a lot of work to be done. Here's a par putt. All gas, no brakes. 14 feet to the cup. Oh, almost. He has this putt for double bogey. Here's a quick look at the leaderboard, and he is up by 3. Time now for a par 5, the 7th.
For those that find the fairway, missing that fairway bunker in the middle layup zone wise, not a problem. If you hit in the rough, uh-oh, we got issues now. Put yourself in position for your third with a good third shot. You can control the spin to a green that sits up above you just slightly. Still a wonderful birdie opportunity, even if you can't reach it in 2.
Aggressive play on the par 5, and it pays off.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Oh, I thought that was going down. Oh, please. And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard.
The par 3 8th at TPC Boston asks all sorts of questions, Rich, but really you just got to stand up and hit a golf shot.
I'm not too sure if this is fact, Luke, but in my mind's eye, this is the hardest, as in firmest green on the golf course. It seems to repel golf balls in all directions. You find the heart of this green, job well done, and hopefully 2 putts later, you're walking off with par.
Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole. Time to take a look at the leaderboard, and it's a 4-stroke buffer for our leader. Over to 9 we go, the final hole on this outward half, a very clever dogleg left par 4.
This is a really good driving hole. Only the longest in the game are to carry the bunkers down the left-hand side. Hit it out to the right-hand side. You leave yourself a little bit longer second shot than maybe you'd like, but this is a very inviting green. This is a really good birdie opportunity to finish off the front 9.
Opting for the 9-iron. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. That one raced by. Bit of work coming back. This next putt is for bogey. That putt went a bit long there. Oh, and from short range too. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And as we make the turn, Rich, he's playing very nicely out in front.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
Oh, look at this soar through the air.
And about 110 yards left to the hole. Leading the event by 1 shot. Buckle up. Take a look at this one. Wow, that was so close to being on the highlight reel. And just to clean up this birdie. Things are still looking good for our featured player in first place on the leaderboard. Now to the 11th, a par 3.
The good thing about this hole is it's long in length, but it's got a massive green that doesn't have a lot of movement. What it does have is from left to right and a little bit from back to front. A generous green on a long par 3. Great design.
This putt from 7 feet away.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Well, that one was a bit firm. Six feet to the hole. So close to a par. Okay, that's a bogey, and the lead diminishes. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a one-shot lead. He's really going to be happy with this round, finishing the day on top of the leaderboard.
It's been exciting the first 2 days. Please tell me we're going to have the same amount the next 2 days.
Well, that'll do it for today, folks. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and the entire crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and thanks for watching 2K Sports. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time to find out who will be the victor at the Ace Championship. I'm Andrew Catalan. Great to be back with you today. And Rich, the final round is underway. Our featured player is in first place.
Most definitely. He's out there. He's got an arm's length, kind of do a little Heisman to the rest of the field at the moment. However, that can be a little uncomfortable play with that times. We've seen leads like this go by the wayside pretty quickly in times gone by.
Let's take you out to number 7 to find out what's happening there. As of now, it doesn't look like anyone will catch him in this final round. Let's pick up the action. Oh, I can hear the golf claps around the course. That's how you take on a par 5.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
All right, this is tough, but makeable. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
This is just going right the whole way along.
Way too much on that one. Looking to get up and down from here. He's got this one for par. Right on line, but just misses. And just to finish up the bogey. And after that hole, our featured player still atop the leaderboard. All right, we're moving along to the action at the 8th.
For a long par 3, you've got to figure out how to hit something high and soft to hold this green. For whatever reason, this green decides to repel golf balls instead of accept them in. I think it's made out of Gore-Tex because there is nothing soft about this green. This is one of the most difficult ones on the golf course.
That's a really nice shot. He needs this one to save par. And after that hole, our featured player is in first place. Over to hole number 9. It's a par 4.
This is a really cool tee shot here. Take it out to the right hand side. You leave yourself with a longer second shot, but it's a better angle. But you take it down the left hand side, maybe carry those bunkers. Now you've got a shortish club. In front of this green, though, everything will run onto the green. So a pin up front, you don't necessarily want to land it on the green as much as you do want to leave it just short of it.
Not super tight, but a makeable putt. This putt is 14 feet away. That was close. On the green, but a ways to go. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
This putt back up the hill, moving to the right.
Okay, this putt from 20 feet away. That one needs to hit a house. Trying to get this one to drop for double bogey and limiting the damage. I think we're lucky that one stopped where it did. Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place. Time for the tee shot on this par 4 hole.
Driver not really necessary on this shortish par 4, just a 3-wood for position. Second shot goes to a green that runs diagonal of the players. There is a couple of really good and tough pin placements that are back left.
I think he likes that one. This shot from around 100 yards out.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
Target practice with these approach shots, just like that. 10 feet to the cup. Wow. This putt is for par. Too much power on that stroke. That's a bogey on the scorecard and will give the rest of the field a little bit of hope. We make our way to the 11th. It's a par 3.
Par 3 measures 231 yards for the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Okay, that's going to play. Henny, how tricky is this one?
I've got it going left to right.
Setting up in the green side rough. 11 feet to the hole.
This for a bogey.
That starts off on a good line.
That looked good, but just not enough pace. Finishing off that hole. A par 4 here.
This fairway does run out there at the very end, but only for the longest hitters in the game. Second shot downhill to a greens protected by a bunker, front right, but a runoff area also on the left-hand side of the green.
This looks like a 190-yard shot. This putt left for birdie. Pacing is such an important part of putting. It was off right there. Oh. 3 feet left. A bogey on the scorecard, and things might be turning a little bit. The 13th hole is a par 4.
A blindish tee shot here for these players. You want to keep it down the left-hand side as best possible. That way it opens up the angle into the green, but you also get a better look at this green that is surrounded, jam-packed by 5 really deep bunkers.
That's going to work nicely for him. This is a good 130 club. Yeah, I like that. That's okay there. That's a safe shot. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
Looks like this will move to the left-hand side as it goes up the hill.
Too much power on that putt.
I gotta say, that was a very poor effort.
And now this putt for bogey. This will be a challenging putt from this distance. I'm not sure what he saw on that one. And now a 6-footer is left. Just too long on that one. Come on. Seven feet to the cup. And as we move things along, our featured player is up by 3 shots. Teeing off here on the 14th.
This is a massive fairway on an extremely long par 4. Tee it high and give her all you got. Second shot downhill just a little bit. Big danger here is when they put the flag on the right-hand side. That can really hurt you.
The mission is simple here. He has to get up and down. That nearly went in. A par putt tap in. As we move on to the next hole, it's a 3-shot cushion for our leader. Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4.
Yeah, some bunkers on the left-hand side that you got to be mindful of. Driver not necessarily needs to come out of the bag. Just find the fairway. From there, just a short iron, back uphill ever so slightly to a green that's got all kinds of undulations to it. Good opportunity for a birdie.
That's a fantastic shot by our leader. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
Just a smidgen to the right, this one.
This putt on the way, looking good. And it is just not there. The par putt. Here's a quick look at the leaderboard, and he is up by 3. Going with 8-iron here. Oh, with shots like that, our leader might be able to walk to the finish line. An opportunity to make birdie. No change atop the leaderboard after that hole. This hole is a par 4.
Just take your tee shot, and if you want to, lay it up down the right-hand side. It's a pretty simple second shot. Big hitters might think about trying to take on the dogleg. No need, though. This green sits down below the second shot, down below the fairway, right in the middle of it. Right in the middle of it, they buried a snowman, the base of a snowman, a big lump right in the middle of it. It's a fantastic feature.
All right, the putter can come out now. Now, wouldn't it be nice if this one went down?
This putt, it's to save the par.
Well, that one was a bit firm. That's a bogey on the scorecard, and you don't want to give the rest of the field any hope. The 18th hole is a par 5.
Oh, this is a great par 5. You got a little speed slot down the left-hand side, carry those bunkers, and all of a sudden that golf ball is going to go chasing down the fairway. From there, though, you got to be mindful. You got a massive ravine fronting this green. And this green, you do have room to miss it on the left-hand side, but it's not a very easy up and down. A great finishing hole that you can make 3 on easily, 6s as well.
This putt to win the Ace Championship. John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
Pretty sure this one's going to move pretty hard right to left.
I think we're lucky that one stopped where it did.
Yeah, that can happen on these greens. They're tricky at times.
That's a really nice play. It's in, and our featured player has clinched the win at the Ace Championship.
A win to begin the season puts this player in such a positive frame of mind for the rest of the season.